that shit out. That shit starting to piss me off. I can't even fucking.
Hey, yo, we back again for the second time, man. This is episode 1.5 at this point. So this is what we're going to do, man. Like I said, we had some technical difficulties, man. We cool now. Everything is lit. So that's what I'm going to do, bro. Let's bring that other video back. The one we just watched. And then we'll give another breakdown. We still in the hurry up and buy section. Make sure y'all get back in, man. Get back in here. Like I said, man, we definitely turned that up real quick. So let's go, man. We're going to go right back to the hurry up and buy and see what's good. What's up with it? Just Being Lazy podcast. Hey, what's going on? Hope you're having a good evening, man. We're going to get back to this video, hurry up and buy, kind of get y'all opinions on this. Let's see what's up.
With second-degree assault. I talked to her exclusively moments ago. She says that she did not know that her client was 15 years old. Meanwhile, I also spoke to the 15-year-old's mother, and she says that her daughter is traumatized over what happened. This video has been viewed millions of times, and she says that her daughter is viral and did not want to be. Let's explain what happened. In the video that has more than 54 million views, you can see 18-year-old Jayla Cunningham dragging her 15-year-old client by the hooded sweatshirt, saying,
"Sit right here until somebody says it. I'm not you just try right? You lucky I didn't
Jayla claims the 15-year-old was trying to leave without paying for the $150 service that included a weave with tracks. Jayla cutting the weave out of the teen's hair with scissors because she says the teen did not pay for the service.
She ran, forget tried, she ran without paying me.
And then what did you do?
I dragged her by her hood back into the salon until I can get paid, or, until the police come, or until, she let me take out the service. Because it's like she literally ran outside, like she was about to be gone. I feel like if I didn't do that, she would have been gone and I would have just never been paid.
But the 15-year-old's mother says Jayla also dragged her by her hair when she grabbed her hood, and says that her daughter accidentally sent the money to the wrong Cash App and was trying to pay Jayla.
It's just absolutely absurd. It's viral. It's all over the country.
And how is she dealing emotionally with this?
That's a tough,
Emotionally not good. Not good at all.
The family has hired the Jackson & Associates law firm to represent the 15-year-old in a civil lawsuit.
The video is horrendous. It's a 15-year-old girl. We're talking about someone's child here, a child who is being dragged across a salon floor by her jacket for over something as simple as a mistake.
And Jayla Cunningham says that she had no clue that she was charged. We brought it to her attention tonight. She says she heard it for the first time, and that she has received death threats as a result of the viral video, so she has moved her hair salon to another location. She has a first court appearance, a summons, on April 18th. As for the 15-year-old, well, her parents say she will undergo counseling. I'm Shamari Stone. Back to you.
I don't know, bro. What's your thoughts on that one, man?
You go first.
All right, so
I got lost in the weave and wig and shit.
Yeah, so this is what I'm thinking, right? A lot of things went wrong simultaneously. And so what I mean by that is, first off, 15-year-old girl, let's go with she had the money, she sent it to the wrong person. That should have been communicated, right? Let's start there. Now, the doing the dash part is where it gets a little funny for me, because it's like, yo, like, you got to pay for the service. You know what I'm saying? And I think that even if she sent it to the wrong person, that's something you got to let your stylist know. Now, I don't know about the whole running off, right? Because when the video cuts on, she's dragging the girl back into the salon booth. So I don't know whether Shorty tried to run or not, but if she tried to run, that's not the time to be running when your payment went to the wrong person. Feel me? Right? And I know that's another jam, because let's say 150 is all that Shorty had, right? So if all she had was the 150, I think explaining it and showing her your phone like, yo, you see I had the paper, it's sent to the wrong person, see if I get it back. They could have worked through that. Now, on the stylist side of shit, I can understand her standing on the principle of it might have happened to her before, motherfuckers running off, you know what I'm saying, without paying for services. So I think her reaction was real militant based on some shit that happened prior, right? So Dragging her back, it was a little extreme for me. You feel me? Cutting her hair out was crazy as hell. But I understand the principle behind that. I just don't know if I'd have did it that way. Type shit. Meaning I'd have just held the girl like, listen, you know, I know you sent to the wrong person. Maybe contact somebody, see if you can get my paper, but I really can't let you leave until I'm paid for the services. And then get a girl a choice. Find somebody else to pay me or wait till whoever you sent it to sent it back, or I got to take the service out. Now, with the girl being 15, what I probably would have did if I was a stylist owner is I'd been like, yo, I get it. Now I would have had to see proof she had the 150. Now she showed me she sent to the wrong person. I'd have let her rock, be like, yo, just get back with me. Because at the end of the day, you gonna need me before I need you. I'm the stylist. You know what I'm saying? You the client type shit. So because I know you're gonna have to come back because you fuck with it, I'll let you do what you gotta do, but just make sure you pay me or lose my shit, right? But I think to me, if I was a stylist, that would have been my lesson for myself. I'd either got a deposit from Shorty up front or let motherfuckers know, hey, based on what happened in the past, as soon as you walk through the door, I need payment in full before we finish anything. I'll correct some shit if I need to, but I need to be paid when you show up for the appointment. And you know what I mean? Like, get a deposit before you come. When you show up, pay me in full and do the service if she had that type of problem with her clients. So I'm kind of torn between that shit, but this is all based on whether the 15-year-old girl and what her mother say is true, that she did pay, she paid the wrong person. That's the part that I'm trying to keep in mind when analyzing this shit. D.I.R.O., what's good, Brody? How you?
I don't know, man. Women do a lot of wild shit to me. They say we do wild shit. They do wild shit because I like all the hair women I know, I thought they get the deposit first. They confirm the deposit. Then when you get there, they get the rest of the bread before they even do all the most. So, like, the stylist to me was like, what the fuck was she doing? Like, what type of operation she running? To where you do somebody's head before you even confirm that you got the bread.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy, bro. And I feel
Well,
like
he gonna take more charges if that decided to get it. You know what I'm saying?
that's a fact. That's a fact. And I don't know, bro. Like you said, man, I think that when motherfuckers are running a business, bro, I think what they be forgetting is you're always the brand. You don't get to turn it off and be something else because you, the stylist that do hair at bop, 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 bop. So whatever you do, even though you standing on principle, again, there's ways to recoup that paper, bro. But I just think it's a bad look because, again, Shorty said she getting death threats now, the stylist. She had to move her salons. Like, that's crazy, bro. We are all wrong. What's up, Janelle? Shout out to Janelle. She said, I agree. However, all were wrong, including the mom. Okay. I'm going to drop the link again. Janelle, if you got time, man, hit the StreamYard link. You can go on YouTube on the SPS podcast to find the link if you want to come up with your opinion. Give us some more comments in Facebook. Either or works, man. But if y'all, you know, if you got some different opinions from me and Bino, hit the link. We can talk about this stylist video because I do think, to your point, bro, this happens a lot, right? We get
I think
this
Go ahead,
bad
Michael.
shit happening. Yeah, so it's like we can't be ignorant to the fact we know trifling people that do shit like this, right? It was just bad, bro. Like, I think all of it was fucked up. In my opinion.
a lot of shit be just reactions instead of being proactive. Like I said, all was wrong, but like, you know, we don't as a whole, we just, I don't know, man. That shit just, the mom, of course, mom wrong. When you in the business, you gonna know you take L's. When people got storefronts, they set cameras up so when people steal, they can, they got those cameras. You know, when people do things, people protect their businesses through different ways. So when those type instances happen, so like that all can be avoided just by having your business in order, right? Because if we go back, if we do who wrong and who right all the time, you feel what I'm saying? We know there's a lot of people that's going to do wrong, right? But when we talk about this business shit right here on this part with the lady, it's like just be proactive and have your shit in order so you communicate them to people doing that type shit. Because that could be avoided by just having your shit, having your ducks in order. And you know what I'm saying? And not trying to be funny when we having these black businesses and we dealing with black customers, you know, we know the good and bad and indifferent about us as a culture. So, man, just protect your neck, man, and have that insurance on you. And sometimes your insurance is not a policy; it's just your policy, how you operate. That's your first line of defense of insurance.
That's a fact, and that has to be at the front of your mind at all times, man. Like, we get it, people do trifling shit, but like you said, you gotta be prepared for that shit before it comes to shorty dashing out the door. So the plan should have been in play the way, even if she dashing, you ain't really concerned on the back end because, like you said, one or two things. I got insurance for shit like that, the way I can recoup all materials and purchases through insurance. Because that's technically theft, right? So she could file with her insurance as a theft, a product, services, and all that shit, and recoup it that way. But you ain't winning nothing dragging shorty back in the salon, because think about it. She drug her back into the salon. She cut the service out, right? But you still ain't got your 150. And you still already spent the time to do the motherfucking hair. You can't take that back. You can't get the time back, right? So I think that's the part where it get funny. Cammy, what's good with it? How you doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? Appreciate y'all tapping in, man. But yeah, like, I don't know, man. I'm conflicted as shit, but I do see the principle of it. Because for her to react like that, what you think? I think that's happened before, bro. I don't think that's the first time that happened. For the stylist to act like that, what you think?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think it happened before, or you think that's the first time?
No, I don't think it happened. Nah, I seen a video not too long ago, something similar to that. But nah, that shit has happened before, man. But like I say, her first line of insurance going to be her having a policy. And I'm not talking about insurance policy through Affleck and Geico. I'm talking about a policy that she has a standard, a policy that she go by. Deposit, money paid for, then you get in the chair. Like, that's literally that shit couldn't happen and you just do that shit every single time. Like, that's so this whole money getting sent to the wrong person, you let somebody get in the chair, you doing their whole head. I don't know how she even let that happen as a stylist. You know what I'm saying?
All right, but peep though, Bino. Now here's my retort, right? We go to the barbershops, nigga, getting their lineups, getting your shit done. We don't really pay our barber before he finished because we got to look in the mirror, do that final, everything good. The nigga send paper, right? So what you doing that?
What you mean?
Think about it. We don't even pay our barbers till after they finish cutting. So if we translate that over to a woman getting her hair done, most people don't pay till after the service is finished because you might not like the shit,
bro,
right?
We all do deposits and appointments.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
So that person got the deposit, then they got you in the chair.
Yeah, and you know what? I think that would have stopped the other part from happening. Meaning, if I got a Cash App or however you're gonna pay, Zelle, PayPal, whatever, if you got to send that to that address when you booking my appointment, to your point, it'd be very hard for you to send it to the wrong person. At that point, you either fucking lying or you ain't got the paper, right? But you got a leg to stand on because the person can't say, I couldn't find your Cash App, woo woo. And again, another thing for the people that are running businesses, man, if you know you got Cash App, Zelle and shit, go ahead and get the barcode, print that shit out, put it on the wall. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know you accept them forms of payment that's more digital, be proactive with your shit. Make sure that stuff is visible in your salon, in your store, whatever, so that nobody can confuse, I sent it to the wrong person. Once I get finished doing your hair, you like it, cool. Yo, payments up there. You got cash? All right, what you gonna use? How you gonna pay? All right, well, there's the barcode right there. Because like you said, if I don't have that visible in the store and I tell you the name, you type it wrong, we fucked up. Now that's assuming that the moms and the daughter was truthful about that part. And I like what Janelle said, which is, I'm pretty sure the daughter called the moms at some point. Either to tell her, I ain't got the paper or I paid the wrong person. That's the time for it to have been corrected, if there was a time to correct it. Running off on never to play. Not in my opinion. Like, that's a grounds to whatever happens. You feel me? Because you on bullshit. And I think that when people start running and doing shit like that, you kind of accept what come to it. The counseling shit, I mean, I get it. That might be part of the lawsuit, bro. But did you find it interesting that Shorty, when she got drugged back, she stayed put? Did that tell you anything?
Tell me she was scared.
Scared? Okay, I give you that. That makes sense. The dragon looked crazy, man. But like you said, bro, a lot of times when you just watching videos, a lot of shit you think look one way when you play it back, especially if we talking about a court setting, that just look crazy. I think sure they already got charged for that shit too, because that's an older case. But again, it's hard no matter what you say happened. Niggas got to look at that footage and they're going to have an opinion. whether you was right or wrong, they're looking at the action of you dragging and they're going again. You know they're gonna paint it. 15-year-old girl get drugged back in. You're gonna be a big grown ass woman dragging a 15-year-old client back into the salon, no matter what she did prior to. Now, granted, media might have cut that.
These hairstylists don't be these hairstylists ain't don't be all saints and just jolly go women now. These hairstylists, they be boxing on their off time and shit. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers they turn up. These black hairstylists be on the ratchet side if they finish doing hair now. And so you know what I'm saying? Like these barbers will put something to you too, Pauls. You feel me? So that's like niggas just good at doing hair and cutting hair. They don't mean these niggas don't let shit slide.
With
it. Right. Well, a lot of motherfuckers get their barber license from jail, nigga. So you know these hairstylists, they come up about the hood, learn how to do hair. They gonna be on your ass about some bread. Straight up.
I feel you. Shout out Indy. What's up with it, Indy? Like I said,
I said some.
Yeah.
Luckily, we ain't doing statistics on this show, so I ain't got to qualify.
Right. Yeah, we ain't got to qualify, man. We chilling. Hey, Indy, hit the link on YouTube if you're available. Like I said, we're gonna get to the next video. But like you said, everybody, you know, people with the shit, because that's the thing, Bino. For every one video we got like that, I can find you a video of stylist do the hair, client be like, I don't like that shit. I ain't paying for that shit. Now what we gonna do? You feel me? And it was good with it. And see, that be the bullshit too. It's like you said, everybody ain't gonna turn around and run. So if we in a scenario to where I do your hair, you don't like it, you don't really want me to fix it, or if you like, yo, I don't like it, I ain't paying for it. That I've seen that happen too. I didn't have a video for that one, but I'm just thinking like I've seen videos like that to where stylist and client get the scrapping. Because like you said, well, motherfucker, you gonna take it out or you finna pay for what you got. You know what I mean? So I don't know, bro. Choices and trade-offs, I guess. Still got to pay for labor, but we'll discount some people live for a discount too. That's a fact, Indy. Motherfuckers will say something is wrong just because they don't want to pay the full price for the service. Like, that's a part of it too. So like you said, man, it's fuckery on both sides, man. They make it hard to judge, but I just know based on how the video was playing, bro, like the stylist can't win. That shit looked crazy, bro. It looked crazy. Simple as that, bro. It looked fucking crazy, man. Let's see what else is going on in this wonderful ratchet world we live in, big dog. I think you want to go to these pranksters cutting up, bro?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I got some shit I think about that, man. Let's see. Prank gets real. When prank gets real, man. When pranks get out of hand, let's take a look at how this shit actually plays out, man. When people that be on the internet trying to be funny go viral, let's see what happens when shit go left.
My boy, what are you doing over here, dog? You trying to go one-on-one or what, homie? Huh? Chill, bro. Chill out, bro. Hey, chill, bro. Chill, bro. It's a video. It's a video, bro. Chill out. It's a video, my boy. It's a video.
Run away. Run away. What the y'all doing?
Bro, none of that. Y'all ass white boys keep coming in the hood. Think this sweet. You gonna get your ass smoked, okay?
It's a video. It's a prank video, dude.
Oh, smack the out your white ass on the racist side of things. Keep playing, bro. You gonna get your ass
you're on a video, my boy.
That nigga said on the racist side of things. You heard me? Yo, he said, I'm gonna do you on the racist side of things.
Dude been out so long. I think, like in that particular video, that video was probably not too long ago. And dude been out so long. I think Young Buddy already knew what type of time they be on. Because dude been out so long, and that's why the pranks start to get staged. Because they be out for so long, people, you feel what I'm saying, come across them and be like, probably already know what be going on. That's the shit we don't be seeing that they don't put out. So then they get the stage, and when they really start doing shit, when Buddy's Richie get start doing stuff, even when he be up in the hood, people pressing, like they pressing, like, but they like second guessing, like this shit can't be serious because ain't no random shit don't happen like this. You feel what I'm saying? Like when he first started, and niggas will still be on his ass though, but like that right there, dude knew like that. Why he said, bro, y'all gonna start coming up in the hood, bro, thinking shit sweet. Like niggas ain't got time to be playing with y'all niggas. Young buddy knew who he was, man.
Fact, bro. That's a fact. Shout out to Kiki and Tasha in the building. What's good, y'all? What's good? We appreciate y'all support. Make sure y'all like and share the stream, man. I think that, like you said, bro, we're gonna start running into that shit more often. To where the prank shit was cool, like you said, when people were still new to the internet. So you had a lot of people that just, like you said, weren't aware. But now, motherfuckers already on their 10 when you out there doing what you're doing. So motherfuckers is on high alert anyway. And if you a lick, you a lick. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, everybody not playing. So I think that we are a few videos away from prank goes deadly type shit. You know what I'm saying? To where you said it's a prank, but you said it too slow, and now you're not hitting no more type shit. So I do think that it has been and is a problem, bro, is that we don't take shit serious. It ain't serious until it's funeral serious. You feel me? Like, you don't understand the repercussion on your shit until somebody is splitting your shit up. And that's like, damn, and you're a little late now, bro. Like, that fuck around, find out shit is real, man. And I think that you gotta be careful and cautious, man. Like, I think that even the approaching videos, those are cooler, right? We see people that get the meta glasses and they'll approach women in grocery stores and shit. Like, I guess it's a little more lighthearted, bro. But you seen the one where bro be coming down the escalator and like, okay, shorty coming down the escalator with a dude and he going up and he'll grab her hand. Even that shit'll get you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, you really violating for content. So, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't be quite sold on the prank videos yet, just because, like, where they supposed to be at sometimes, or where they supposed to go, like, the motherfuckers do a lot of pushing and grabbing them, and like, I know, like, in real life, niggas would just knock you the fuck out, or they gonna put the burner in your face. So it'd be too like the acting be pretty good, but I ain't quite sold because it's like I think some shit happened to a prankster before though. I don't know. I think a prankster got fucked up before. Like, I don't know. I think he got deleted. I ain't sure, but yeah, man, I don't be quite sold, man. I don't be quite sold because it's like, especially with Buddy the Mexican used to be at, he's, you know, he'd be all up in LA and all that other shit when he first started. It's like motherfuckers always like half playing with him, half serious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the way he be coming up on shit, man, that'd be like in real life, like motherfuckers don't be knowing, really be even fear for their lives real out here. When niggas really living a certain way, motherfuckers really be scared when they on a daily, right? Like that's what it really be about. Now, how motherfuckers handle their fear is the difference between what motherfuckers get to socially calling somebody a bitch nigga or a fuck nigga or real nigga and all that other shit. That's how they, you know what I'm saying? That's how they like put their fear into action. What they do is how socially they get, you know what I'm saying, labeled. But for the most part, motherfuckers that's living a certain way every day scared, and that's why they always militant minded, and that's why we always on defense mode, because that's a trauma, that's a fear that's been embedded in you, and that's why you live a certain way, act a certain way, and be cautious about everything. So when that Mexican used to first do that shit, he be running all up in LA, all types of LA in these gaming territories, and he ain't got clapped or really, really fucked up. He making me not sold yet, but I could be wrong.
Yeah. That makes sense, bro. Like you said, I totally get that because, and I think, like you said, word gets around quick, especially when you keep doing the same prank in the same area. Niggas start to be like, yo, you seen that goofy nigga with the camera? And like you said, that could definitely, that can control the way the normal person reacts. And like you said, it might make them more abrasive or less. But like you said, you run the risk of, if you want the fresh reaction, you got to take what come with that. You know, it kind of helps you if everybody know, okay, this kind of shit to be on. And it becomes more playful. But like you said, when you like, all right, let me push the content to the next level. Let's go to the other hoods. And they not aware of what's going on. You might not make it the fuck out. But those dumbass videos, bro, like, they be cold. Now, I ain't gonna lie, there's this one dude, I might find him for next show. He do it in a weird way because it's very antagonistic, but it's solid. So what he does is he'll walk up to a group of dudes, he'll throw them boxing gloves. He already got his shit strapped up, he throwing some gloves, and they square up. Now, the guys he be fighting be looking crazy, but normally he do it with the younger guys. like after the fight, he'll dap him up and shit, and you'll kind of see, be like, that's what I'm talking about. So the whole concept behind him doing it is, I need cats to get more active on the boxing shit versus the gun shit, right? So I think that's cool, but even that, you run the offense of everybody not going to put on gloves with you, bro. And in one of the videos, he was trying to do the shit, and the dude, homie, gripped on him. You know what I'm saying? Like he gripped up on bro, and he kind of, you know, was like, oh, y'all on that bullshit. They try to jump him. So like everybody don't play fair, everybody don't play the same type of game. But more often than not, when he does it though, dudes will put on the gloves. So I thought that was cool that, you know, we talk about all the time, people don't be fighting no more, but it's very rare I see him throw gloves at somebody and nothing happens. Like, fuck on. Like, nah, niggas don't put their hands in them. You feel me?
When you on the internet and you monetize, you know, they give you the analytics. So your views they're gonna break your views down by area. This certain area, these certain amount of men, these certain amount of females at this age range watching videos in this era. You know where you know that. You know where you know that. You know
that's
what I'm saying? So like a lot of this internet, that's why I say a lot of this internet shit be fake off the simple fact of that. Of just like, this is new TV, this is new production, but this is independent production. And if you really, if you smart enough, you'll be able to capitalize on it if you want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So like I say, like when these people go these millions and hundreds and thousands, man, that shit, them analytics is broke down to exactly who watching them. So they, for the most part, they know where they familiar at when they go these places. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's real shit. That's solid. That's solid, man.
I want like that young nigga that do the boxing shit. I want him to see him go in and like Bubba fuck Texas where ain't nothing but the hillbillies at and do that shit.
Right. And see how far it go type shit.
Yeah.
I give you that. That's a fair point. That's definitely a fair point.
Where they ain't, where he ain't in their algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
And see how that shit go. That's a fact. All right, bro. So next, man, I'm thinking you want to go to dads and coaches or Cameron and investments.
Just run it. It don't matter to me. I ain't got it.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Let's go Cam and investments, because that's interesting, bro. Let me share this one real quick. This is interesting. So the context behind it is Cameron and his ex-girlfriend, they are on a podcast and they're talking about how the relationship went bad, right? And so with this, there are two parts of the video. So I'm gonna play the first video. We'll pick up after the second when the first video ends, so you can hear the rest of the response. But we're gonna play them in order. But yeah, let me see what y'all think about this, bro. Let me go on mute on this side.
Cam and Callie have I'm gonna say a different kind of relationship because they always, debating and arguing, and Callie feels one way and Cam feels another way. Is there some connection there, Callie?
You know what it is? I'm just used to a man in my life, especially one who's intimate with me, automatically wants to step into leadership and provision and want to protect and provide for me. Cam has never given me those vibes.
You got a boyfriend right now, Callie?
No.
Exactly.
Why does that matter? Do you have a girlfriend right now, Cam?
I don't need nobody to protect and provide for me. I'm not looking for that. I'm just trying
You're
to
a
say.
man. I wouldn't expect that.
I'm just trying to say.
If I share my body with a man, I shouldn't expect him to want to protect and provide for me. Is that what you would teach your fucking daughter?
The problem. Oh, teach your daughter. I'm sorry.
She just having sex with a man that doesn't want to protect and provide for her.
What I'm trying to explain to you is this. For me, I rather invest in my female than give my female. And that's the problem.
You've never invested in me.
Because you had bad investments. That's why you're in nursing school. I'm trying to explain to you that the investments that you had weren't good.
That's not why I'm in nursing school. I've been working on my nursing degree since fucking 2019.
Why you don't have it yet?
I opened the business to help me get through nursing school.
And which was
passive income.
Which was a bad investment.
What happened to the situation?
I closed it.
Right. Anyway.
Never.
And right. Anyway, like I was trying to explain, because it's a bad investment or somebody gives you an opinion, you reverse it into a nigga don't want to protect, provide. You never looked out for me. Yo, you didn't really like you always looked past me, because I don't think what you were doing was going to make money for yourself or for me. That's how you revert it to say, Yo, you never want to look out for me. You never did this for me. You never believed in me. You always look past me because I give you my real opinion on situations. It was a time where Sin and PT and Callie called me and said, Kim, you know what? You're right, man. I be bugging. You not with the club situation. One day she called, I couldn't believe it.
What you think? What you think? What's your thoughts, bro?
Shit, my thoughts.
Bad investments.
Huh?
Bad investments. What you think?
I mean, shit. He had a reason. His reason was valid. Yeah, his reason was valid. But why he said he wasn't invested in them. I think that's what I'm saying, man. That's another. I think that be that rhetoric that be fucking a lot of shit too up. That fuck a lot of shit up too, man. The whole everybody business owner, everybody entrepreneur. That ain't it, right? We push that shit like get your own business, be a boss up, and all that shit. But the simple fact is, it just don't work like that, and people just don't have the mind to have their own business. People just don't have the makeup to be get income without having to be led and directed and having somebody to have a structure provided for them to get the income.
Okay,
I be hearing that. I hear that a lot, man. I think we chasing. I think as a whole, as a black people, we still chasing like a place for the most part. So we put. I understand why we push it, but some people just ain't. It's just like everybody's not gonna be an NBA player. Everybody can't be an NFL player. Everybody can't be an artist. Everybody can't be a fashion designer. Everybody can't be a business owner, man. Some people just get employees, man, and that's okay.
So do you think Kim was wrong by saying she was a bad investment? Do you think it was off when he said that?
I mean, I guess so. I don't know, Shorty. So I mean, I can't that question to make me assume that he's right and he just so I don't know. All I know from the outside looking in, like, if somebody say, hey, I'd rather invest, I don't like to give, and use the type of shorty that if you was my shorty, I would have to more so give because you're not somebody I can invest in because you're in a bad investment. I mean, what I'm saying, I see the logic in that. He likes his short. He likes his shorties. He likes shorties that he can invest in. He don't like shorties that he have to give to. Being that he's seen her as a bad investment, you know what I'm saying, as for whatever she was trying to do, you know what I'm saying, it didn't work out for him. Right. So that would conflict into a whole protection and providing situation because, you know what I'm saying, he's not giving because he looked at it as like, this is something I'm always going to have to give something to. This is not somebody can invest in. They'll be able to build their own and bring their own income to bring on to for us to have something together. I'll be always in the situation where I'm giving her. So being that that's not what he wants, that's not what he like, I see it. Her, she probably don't agree in her being a bad investment. She said she started her own business, whatever, to fund through her nursing school.
Yeah.
I guess he won't with her doing nursing school because
he was. When she met her, she was trying to be a nurse.
My mind. That's what I say. I don't really know they whole shit, but this is where he'll be conflicting when I'm saying that because if she was going through nursing school and she was about to be a nurse, then you can invest in her being a nurse, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then investing in being a nurse, she could be, there's other steps in the medical field that she could took, whether that was her own, medical business, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Because they got nurses, they got their own home ed businesses and shit like that. So.
Would he have been wrong had she? All right, so the play was she was trying to be a nurse when he met her, right? And she said that in order for her to pay for nursing school, she wanted to open. I think it was if I'm not mistaken, like a venue, like an event space. But the building was shitty. Like it was a lot she had to bring up the code. And he was like, "Yo, that's $10,000 a bad investment into that venue." Would the smarter play would have been for Cam to be like, I'll just put the $10,000 towards your tuition? Or was it like, yo, I only would do the 10 because I can get money back as your business partner. I don't really get that with putting in on your tuition. What do you think would have been the better play?
I don't know what you think. Shit, this ain't mine. I ain't the question to ask. You tell me what you think. This is back on the BS. You tell me what you think too, nigga. You ain't just what you think?
I ain't gonna hold, bro. If I had the paper, right, and Shorty came to me, she like, yo, I want to open a business to pay for med school or nursing school. I would have just gave her the 10 bands. If I had the 10 to give, I'd have just put it towards her tuition. But like, yo, focus on finishing what you started. Let's talk about the venue shit after you get this done. But you started it. You with me. You got to finish that. If nothing else. You feel me? So I get like Cam's play is I don't invest, quote unquote, if I don't get a return. But it's still your old lady. So in my brain, the investment is still I need her to step it up. And if she's already in his career, it would have made more sense to put the 25 or 10, however much it was, into her tuition to let her just focus on being a student. I think that by trying to do the ball shit, which is do the venue while in school, it was too much. Now, this is where I actually agree with
she was a nurse since 2019. She said she was
trying to.
So he was with her? He was with her then?
Yeah.
Oh, because I know, because he was like, he said that's why you went nursing school, because you're a bad investment as a business person. Yeah. She said she been in nursing school since 2019. So it's like, why was she trying to goddamn be a business? Why if she was going through nursing school and she was with Cam,
yeah,
why the fuck did she try to start a business?
Now Kiki said that's 2019, that's COVID. You think that's valid? Don't want to pivot?
2020, 2019 was the start of COVID?
Yeah.
Or was it 2020?
Shit, don't get me the line.
So if it's 2019 and you trying to start a business in COVID, that's even more crazy.
Yeah, that's a wild time to try to open an event space. That's
kind of open an event space during COVID. You definitely in a bad investment. That's definitely a bad investment.
Yes. And that ain't gonna lie. Now, this is the thing I actually agree with Cam about. Like I said, my only thing is I would have gave Shorty the money to finish school. Now, I don't disagree with the nigga saying I'm not investing 10 to 25 bands into an event space that look like shit. Because I told her the same thing. No, I'm not investing in that. But now here's where the story gets interesting, right? So she had saved up money. So she had like paper that she had saved up, which is why Cam thought she was attractive. She had hustle about her. So she had paper in the bank. She was doing the thing. She was busting moves. So Cam was like, you kind of got your paper. And I think she needed either 10 or 25 more on top of the money she had been saving. Because she moved up to New York. I think she was from somewhere else, but she was hustling and moving and grooving, right? So she took the money she had saved and wanted to put it into the event space. And Cam was like, I'm not investing with you on that shit. The building is, nah, I'm not fucking with it. I'm not giving you money for that. I agree with that part of it, right? I just think that I don't know whether he was being petty when he brought up, yo, why you even do it to let us know she was
man,
trying to
Cam a petty nigga, man. Cause why he fucking on something he knows that he said he like to fuck with shit that's good investment. She was a bad one. So why you fucking on her from 2019? When they break up recently, this shit just hit. I mean, it probably not recently, but yeah. So Cam was just
coming to light.
Petty, man. He just at the end of the day he was fucking with her. So he Shorty was his girl. So like even then, man, like you know what I'm saying? Like nigga, you just ain't want to, nigga. That's all it is. You just ain't want to.
Yeah.
Because if she was a bad investment and she ain't got a business mind and you was still fucking with her, you still had her as your girlfriend. So I call cap on that too, man. But I know how Cam do.
Yeah, I think what happened, Kiki, is the way she explained it, because I can't play the whole thing. It's like a damn near 45-minute interview. She told Cam that she was going to do the business. He was like, okay, cool. She brought him the business, like, yo, this is the one I'm investing in. What you think? And he was like, nah. The building's fucked up, structure bad, blah, blah. Location probably won't on point. So he gave her his business brain on and was like, nah. And especially if you come to me, and I think, all right, so here's my question, Bino. When you with somebody,
one bad business idea make her a bad investment?
No, her thing to him was, you didn't provide and you didn't protect me. You didn't invest in me. And his retort was, you're a bad investment. So he was responding to her saying that you didn't invest in me. He was like, yeah, I didn't, because you're a bad investment.
Right.
To bring up the fact that I didn't invest on that one venue. I think that again, like I think they were throwing pot shots, and I think she said that because in her brain she wanted to talk about the whole "you didn't invest in me in that one venue I did by myself" type shit. So I think they both were being petty.
He ain't giving no bread for nothing. Yeah, he ain't giving no bread for nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. Because like you said, I could see if Cam would have been like, yo, I paid for you to go to nursing school. You didn't finish that shit. Yeah, that would have been like, all right, now you are, now you truly
he didn't financially support her for nothing.
Yeah. It's probably just fucking on her. Could be, like you said. You know, it's all hypotheticals and shit. I didn't watch the whole show to get the gist of it, but I thought that was interesting because, like you said, I agree with him saying no to what he thought to be a bad investment. I do think he could have tweaked it with Shorty, right? But I also think that if you are going to invest in all, and if you know she was only doing that shit to get through nursing school, then put your 10 bands towards her finishing or going the fuck back. Cam ain't hurt for no paper, I don't think, right? So if he had it, he had it. But, you know, and to Kiki's point, it could have been a situationship. That's a fact, Kiki. They might have just been casually fucking, which is why he like, I'm not forking out shit. That's your life. And I'm definitely not going to invest in something that I can't get no paper back from. So I understood that part. Like the business in me, get it. I just think that I don't know, bro. I think that when you're with somebody, y'all have to be about the business of being together. Whatever that look like. That might look like she picking up time to help you go back to school. You know what I'm saying? Like you just make sacrifices and invest in the person you're with so y'all can both be better. So I think that if Cam won't doing that shit at all, he was fucked up for that. But if they just fucking, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know the terms and agreements of how they was getting down, so it's hard for me to say. But if we're going to say Shorty was his old lady, he could have found another way to invest in her.
For sure.
That's my take on it. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Okay. I think I'm going to go back to YouTube because I do got one more video I thought was interesting from YouTube. Now, in this video, it's quick as shit, right? So I'm going to kind of explain it a little bit before I play it. But what you're going to see is there's a middle school basketball game going on. A flagrant foul happens. And then parents get involved. And I'm going to leave it there. But I'm about to mute up so I don't give any feedback. And let's tap into this video and get y'all thoughts, man.
Okay, calm down. TJ. Holy shit. Zach. Holy shit. TJ, calm down. TJ. Holy shit. Zach.
What you think, bro?
Yeah, it happened like it was supposed to.
What you mean?
Black nigga did. Black pop did what he supposed to.
What you mean?
What you mean? He knocked his ass. He knocked his ass down like he's supposed to. You put your hands in my phone. I would have did more. I would have stomped him out all types of wild shit. Like shut the whole gym down on some other shit. So yeah, you know, let the kids be the kids, let the rest do the refs. White man put his hands on the black dude. Black pops. That's why black dads need to be in their kids' lives, so their sons will see. Fuck these. I don't give a fuck who you talking about. You know what I'm saying? Put your hands on my kids and put my hands on you. Simple. And then you can go more deep to me. It's simple to me. It's happening like I'm supposed to.
That's real shit. Kiki, what's good?
I would say, I mean, the rush, the bum rush and and just that's it. If you want to bum rush him like that, you was supposed to, you know what I'm saying, then mount him, get him with a couple on. But yeah, make sure, don't put no hands on no kids, man. The kids handle sports. Kids that get out of line, from all the way up into adult sports, it's still happening. It's a lot of intensity, a lot of energy. It ain't always, it's controlled. So when things like that happen, texts and fouls and kids is kicked out of games and suspended. So let that happen. You know what I'm saying? You coming about the stands, touch a little black boy, Pop's big dog, supposed to pop down and did exactly what he's supposed to do.
Real shit, real shit.
That was dramatic. That was dramatic.
It was dramatic? What you mean?
The picture was kind of small, so I'm trying to what I saw from the small screen, I didn't see the white guy do anything besides like kind of separate, or did he like aggressively touch him in a way where his dad had to come and bum rush him like that?
He was trying to manhandle him for sure. For sure.
All I did was see him just pull him away. I mean, because the little bat boy passed the first lick, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So that seemed like learned behavior. He out there probably getting his ass whooped. And then he's taking it out on the board trying to defend him. Then his dad comes and show us exactly why he out there don't know how to control his motherfucking feelings.
It's a basketball game, dog. You can
basketball, not football.
They swing on somebody.
That little white boy ain't foul him.
They foul you all game long. You tired of the shit. You could be losing. You going through a learning curve because you're young enough. So when they learn it and they get in competitive sports like that, they still got to get molded and learn how to control those emotions. That's why
But his dad is there to teach him through them emotions.
Black boy ain't did nothing that no other we don't do to each other in sports.
My son don't play like that in sports.
He ain't did nothing extreme. He ain't picked the little
boy. He was
extreme. He ain't say scrub, and he reacted. That wasn't the right reaction, but the reaction didn't cause for no grown ass dad to come out the stands and do all that.
Oh, I thought he was already on the floor. He like one of the coaches.
Coach.
He was a coach.
Whether it was coach too.
Yeah, that was a coach. So the white guy that came in, he was the coach. That's what made it
right. So he was already on the floor, and he was just, removing the threat.
But it wasn't a threat, though. All right. So what happened is, like you said, they got the black boy, the white boy. They got jammed up. The ref blew the foul. So then the mother from the stands of the white boy, she stood up. But then
she actually ran down there.
She ran down. Then the coach, he came in, and it's kind of like he was manhandling the boy from the other team. And that's when the daddy tackled his ass. Because if you notice, the other guy, the other coach for the other kid, he was on his way to the same altercation, I guess, to break it up. And so I guess that's why the pops had the reaction he had, not because, the son had, done anything crazy. It's just that this ain't your kid. You don't coach my kid. Fuck is you doing?
But see, that's the thing. Some of that altercation was off camera.
Yeah. I think we saw enough of the action, though, to kind of draw a conclusion, at least to what I saw.
Yeah, little black boy was tagging that little white boy ass.
They won't scrap it like that.
We don't know that it was off camera.
It was the play happened in real time. The play happened, got fouled, and then the action happened. Anything else happened?
It happened on the court. It happened on the court, and they end up out of bounds and out of the camera.
They did play it back.
All right, let me run it back. I'm gonna go on mute.
Calm down. TJ.
Push him, then he was walking away.
TJ, calm down. TJ.
All right. What y'all see that time?
Yeah, he won't too aggressive. But hey, the white dude didn't get too crazy on him, but still though, that's the thing about reactions. You know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, the black boy did something that was out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you know what I'm saying. They in the game, he was walking away. He was gonna get his punishment that is deserving in those type of situations where that happen in competitive sports.
Yeah.
The coach coming off the sideline to put his hands on that, where we see where people do that in sports and they get the rightful punishment in sports when they do stuff. Text, kicked out the game, things of that such. It was a push, walked off. So you can't control how the dad wanted to react to his kid on that matter.
He pushed that little nigga and went upside his head. He pushed him then went upside his head. You saw it.
It won't nothing for no good. It won't nothing for, like I say. It's not about what two kids is doing. We understand sports and how that shit go from coming up. When motherfuckers do shit like they do that shit in the NBA all the way up to this door as grown men, so that should tell you enough. Grown ass men, millions of dollars do that shit. You know what I'm saying? When they get frustrated, foul, whatever the situation going on during the game, to make them react out of pocket, right? But like I say, as that black boy was walking away, he ran up, grabbed him. You can't control how the dad reacted. I'm not saying that the coach reaction was wrong. I'm not saying that the dad reaction was wrong either, because you can't control how somebody gonna react when it comes to their kid.
Well, I'm going to tell you about me. He'd tackle my black ass on that ground like that, and guess what? He going to jail. That's assault. He going to jail.
That's fine. Like me particularly, knowing me, like in that situation, I would have went to jail too, and I gave a fuck though. See, some of us don't give a fuck about that shit.
You should though. Now you got all this on the line.
In a situation to know that as a coach, he could have refrained himself from doing that. The reference, the little boy was already walking away from his damn act that he did anyway. He's already walking away from the situation because he knew he was dead wrong when he did it. He was already walking away. So you just let the due process happen. Because as adults, what he did was, as a coach, he made a rash reaction out of passion and emotion too. Logically thinking, he know, hey, ref, get him. Coach would have gave him, kicked him out the game, would have been in the back of the gym. Keep playing, stay to the game. So the coach even showed an immature reaction as a coach, understanding the game and knowing that the process, boy walking away, he's going to get kicked out. He's going to get kicked out the game, sent to the locker room, whatever the case may be after that. You feel what I'm saying? Tech, flagrant, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Tech 2, whatever. That the process would have happened. We got rules and regulations for that. And it's not for that coach to emotionally react, run to the court and grab the boy. Because then emotional reaction going to come from the father, which is to tackle his ass.
Jail. Care about none of that. Jail.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, Kiki. I think I'm with Bino on this one. I don't know if Bino on BS this time, Kiki. I think that what he's saying is more right.
I know what he's saying, and I'm still telling you, jail. Jail.
Yeah,
he came in there with that nice suit, and he would wear that same
regulations
suit.
And basketball's put in place. Guess what? That same white man can get charges pressed on him too. There's nothing in the rules that allows that. Now, whether he wins in court or not is different. But I'm saying charges that you saying you could press on that black man for doing that, the black man can press
assault
his hands on the board. So
assault.
Yeah.
No, he won't go get assault. He might would have. He probably would have got. I mean, you probably If I press assault,
it would have been a rather simple assault charge.
It won't gonna be no assault.
It could be a valid charge. He can press.
Because all he did was just pull him away.
It was a valid charge. He can press. The boy was walking away. He wasn't in danger. He wasn't doing nothing in danger. He was walking away from the act that he already did. The coach came off court, hit his hands on him. That could be simple assault charge on the minor.
Jail. And he wanted to wear that same suit that he had on when he tackled me in court.
If the little boy was still on the white boy, some shit like that, that'd have been different. But the black boy already done walked away.
Yeah.
From his push.
He was only walking away because the mama was trying to grab her son away from getting his ass handed to him somehow.
Well, yeah, we're talking.
So that's why it looks like walking away.
Your little jail charges you keep scared. We can both of them can go to, and we'll fight it in court. Fuck it.
Your fight gonna be longer than mine. I tell you that. And I ain't getting no charges.
Both of them simple assault.
I'm not gonna be convicted of my charges, but you gonna be convicted.
Yeah,
Tell you that.
we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Luckily, you ain't the judge or the jury.
I can be the jury. How about that?
I think this is what I think,
Luckily.
right? I think that in public, the dad did the right action. Privately, he definitely got to correct his son because, like you said, he shouldn't be losing his temper like that. But I agree with the reaction. Like, it'd be different if the black boy that did it, if his coach got into his ass, Paul's like, yo, what the fuck you doing? Like, him up. I don't think Pops would have ran out on the court then. I think it was the fact that you're from the other squad. His moms had already got up, started reacting. I'm gonna protect my kid. You feel me? So I think that's where jail becomes inconsequential to how I react. And I think that's only fair, in my opinion. Like, let's say this Bertie Hertford County. We know damn well the Hertford County coach can't grab and touch a Bertie player. I don't give a fuck what's going on because we know what the gym gonna do. Fuck the
St.
daddy.
Martin. We not rivals no more. St. Martin County. That's what we got beef.
Oh yeah, that's the new rival. Martin County, you feel me? So Martin County, we get, you know what I'm saying? Like they get into a little scuffle. Martin County head coach grab one of our players. You know what we doing? We gonna tear the gym up. Am I wrong?
No, they gonna do that with words. Done seen it.
Yeah, but think about it. Now, if our coach, if he's chewing out his player, nobody moves, nobody reacts. We be like, come on, get your head in the game, blah blah blah. But we'll understand why the coach chewing them out. Like we from that Coach Moore era. Coach Moore used to talk through his teeth and through the clipboard, but he be in motherfuckers. Get your motherfucker. Ain't no parents ever run out on the court because they knew. It's a reason why.
I get it.
You can't do that no more.
I get if they was on hand combat. I get it if he acted a little sooner when the black boy was pushing the white boy towards the wall, but he was walking away already. You had an instant reaction of stopping and grabbing and acting. He was already walking away. That shows me an action of anger, not an action of stopping two kids from engaging or stopping a black boy from engaging in something. You should engage as a coach. You feel what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, when you're a coach, you coaching kids. And the level of protection you're supposed to have for all kids, both sides of the court, is supposed to be equal as a coach. So I get it if they was in combat at the time or even during the process of him pushing towards the wall, he ran in between the black boy, grabbed him off the white boy. Black boy's already walking away, then he reacted. That's an act of anger. Fuck all the extra shit. Like, it's just really in our eyes right there. That's an act of emotion as an adult, an immature reaction.
What'd you say, Kiki?
Somebody got to be the bigger person. He still shouldn't have did it. It still was extreme. That's the part I'm saying. It was extreme. By the time he done ran over there, the man's son, just like you said, if it was still being engaged, then it would be valid. His hands was no longer on the little boy. It was no longer valid. By the time he got over there, he should have been already calmed down and went straight to his son.
Oh no,
that's sure all I'm saying.
It's gonna be because that same process is how I'm thinking about it. Saying how the process, how the dad's why he reacting towards a coach like that. Like nigga, like understand that, and like as a parent, like the parent there. So as the boy walking away, I snatched my son up off the court of any motherfucking thing because that's what most dads gonna do. Motherfucker, what the fuck you doing? Get your fucking head in the game. You gonna get on your ass right then.
Yeah, that part. Well, like you said, I can't say that I would have a different reaction, Kiki. If I'm being honest, I don't know if I would react any different than a dad. Like, I probably did more. Ain't no probably in it. Like, I'd have stomped him the fuck out. Like, I wouldn't have tackled him and laid on him and got up. Like, no, I'd still be stomping his ass. Because like you said, now we pass the game and you out of bounds. You out of pocket in your responsibilities as a coach. Because to Bino's point, now this is where I think, Kiki, it would have made sense to me if they were still engaged in fighting and the two coaches are trying to separate the boys and you just put your hands on who you get to first to separate them. I think the dad would have been wrong if he'd have jumped in. But to Bino's point, the little shit happened. They were separating, and then they had the overreaction from the moms and the opposite coach. So I can understand the pops looking at y'all got this shit fucked up. Because if you notice, when the ref blew the whistle, Pops didn't react. Like, even when, the coach from the son's team got involved, Pops didn't react. He didn't react until the other coach put his hands on his son. That's how I saw it, at least. But I get your point. I just think that Kiki... All right, so Kiki, what do you think about this? Do you think there's a line between principle, like, does jail and consequences change how you view principles? Would that make you change your principle?
Yeah.
In what way?
I'm gonna find another option, another way to handle what I need to take care of. Like, I'm not gonna get violent just because something is not going my way, or I feel like this is a moment I should be violent. Because at the end of the day, I still have to protect what's on the outside of jail. You know what I'm saying? I mean, besides jail, I can lose my job. It's harder to get a job because I got these pending charges and so on and so forth. Like, I'm not gonna put myself in a worse situation
because of principle.
Because of principle. I mean, I've got there now where I try to think things through instead of just acting off my emotions all the time. It's much more to lose if I react off my emotions all the time.
I see how you got that perspective now, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm one of them people to where like consequence doesn't stop my principle. I don't know whether that's good or bad, but like all right, so Kiki, let's say you got a magic wand, right? And let's say what the dad did wasn't a charge. Would you still expect him to react that same way? If it was no legality to it at all, would he be right or wrong in your eyes?
I can't take it away because I mean I can't take that away because that's what that's my mindset now. So I can't say one thing when my mindset is still that. You know what I'm saying?
What you're saying? Okay. So you can't even think about what you would do if, let's say,
I mean, just imagine if assault was just assault and it didn't come with no consequences.
Yeah,
we'll be a third world country over here. You know how much death and shit would be over here? That's weird as fuck.
Okay.
Like, you wouldn't even be able to look at a motherfucker the wrong way, literally, and they be took your ass out. Then everybody gun tone and shit, man. No.
Okay. So you have a problem.
Can I ask a question? Do you think if somebody like, let's say for stealing, right? Do you think people would steal less or more? Say they go to stealing, right, these days, right? Say for instance we was allowed to cut the motherfucker hand off that stole from us. Do you think it'll be more thieves or less thieves than what it is now?
Probably more.
Or do you think it'll be the same amount of thieves than what it is now?
It'd probably be more. I mean, people gonna steal. I mean, shit, nothing is getting better for nobody. And then you still got all these mental issues out here. You still got all these mental issues out here. You still got all these drugs out here. People don't give a fuck about this.
No. Don't take me down that way. Don't take me down mental health and drugs. A thief. I said a thief. You think if an option was for a thief to steal, and if I get caught, I'm gonna go get three meals and a cot, compared to if I get caught, the motherfucker's allowed to chop my whole hand off.
And they're gonna steal with the other hand.
And then when they get caught, they ain't got no more hands. They only get 2 times the fucking steal in their life.
Steal with them motherfucking nuts.
After that, they only get 2. Kiki, listen to the logic, Kiki. They only get 2 times to steal in their whole life.
People are doing regular things with
You have serial thieves because all they get to do is that nobody gets to be violent to the thief. All they get to do is get to go to jail and get taken care of by the taxpayer dollars. So therefore, they got serial thieves. If I get to cut your motherfucking hands off, you only get 2 times your. So violence in a lot of forms is very necessary. Violence teaches lessons since the Bible.
If I could steal and there was no possibility of jail, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna steal all my necessities. The first thing I'm gonna steal, a house. I'm going to that motherfucker and I'm setting up camp for the rest of my life.
Right, but this
you know how many houses around here that are vacant? I'm moving in there. I'm going in there.
But this is the thing about principles though. Like, a lot of shit changed. Like, a lot of things that's why they say we control, and that's why they say we just a bunch of lab rats and we just on the hamster wheels, because we do give up so much for principles that really principles is what put things in order, right? Jail doesn't put things in order, obviously. You feel what I'm saying? Because you have serial offenders. Same people. A lot of people don't go to jail, right? Majority of black people don't even go to jail as a whole. It's a minority of us that go to jails, and the minorities are repeat offend. I mean, the majority are repeat offenders. So when I think about the question, will I change my principles? For the consequence, absolutely not, because that's been going on already from day one. Like I proactively do is try to not put myself in situations where I have to react off something that's not my principle. But if I react off something because I'm standing on my principle, then jail is my destiny if that's the case. Right? Because a lot of times when people reacting off shit, it don't be principle. It be because they broke. Stealing because you broke is not something that's not a principle. You feel what I'm saying? Murdering motherfucker because you mad is not a principle. You feel what I'm saying? All these crimes that be committed don't be off principle. So, and they go to jail. So damn right, I'm gonna go to jail off of fucking principle. You feel what I'm saying? These motherfuckers ain't going to jail off no damn principles. They're going to jail off bullshit.
What you think, Kiki?
In principle. A lot of people go to jail for their emotions because they stand no business. Because of the principle.
It can't be emotion and the principle. If they standing on, that's what I'm saying. I would go to jail. I would go to jail off standing off business. Absolutely right.
That dad was standing on business based off his emotions.
Off the principle.
His emotions was tied to his principle.
Some people looking at it can say it's emotion. Only he can tell you if he did it off the principle. Like, I don't give a fuck in what situation anybody put my hands on my son because I stand on that. That's not an emotion. That's what he's standing on. And how he reacts is how I look. People can say it's emotional all they want to.
Well, I'm just going based off what I seen. That's it.
Right. That's what most of us do. And we'll call it emotional. But like you said, if you married and somebody got down and motherfucking a nigga violate you, right? And your husband smoke his ass, they gonna call that man emotional behind you, but really his whole commitment was somebody fucking do something to my wife, I'm gonna kill him. I don't give a fuck about prison because I stand on that. That's his principle. Anybody put their hands on anybody that I love and then I'm here to protect, and they ain't put themselves in a position and they avoided that situation. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna do what I gotta do to him because I stand on that principle. People is the whole, but the word like, hey, no, you killed behind that bitch. Nah, that nigga said, bro, you touch his wife and his kids and anything, bro, he gonna do something to you. There's people out here that still stand on that. The problem is the world thinking ain't motherfuckers out here that still stand on that shit. Don't give a fuck about prison. And like you said, it is Kiki. A lot of niggas in prison telling their story right now. 20 years, yeah, the wife went fucks on the kid. What? That's what they stood on. They ain't did it for. They did it because it's dumb. That's what's in them. You know what I'm saying? So niggas be cool with it. The ones that be regretting shit. It'd be ones that don't do shit off principle, do shit off emotion, because once the emotion leave, then they regretting that they did the shit. And they crying and shit. Niggas that do shit off principle, you normally ain't crying about whatever act they took. They not crying about it. It be the motherfuckers doing shit off emotion.
That's a bar. That's a bar.
Principle stand still. Emotions change.
Hey, Bino, is it too much to ask to make sure both of your eyes on the camera when you be making these points and that's a bar? You're gonna fuck up my clips, man. I don't like it. We got Kiki in the middle. She's smiling and shit. You know, just make sure I did the close-up angle. So just keep that in mind when we clipping this shit up. We got one more video. Now, see, Bino, with this next video, bro, when it downloaded, I think when you sent it to me, dog, I don't know if it had sound at all. I'm gonna play it and see, right? But I don't know if it's got sound, but I guess we can still watch it because this shit is wild. But this is when self-checkout goes wrong. You self-checkout into an ass whooping. Kiki, you a raw bunch of alum. You know the count, so we're gonna let you stay up here. But normally we kick people the fuck off. But you family, so we're gonna let you stay. Don't tell nobody else that shit, though. Hey, other commenters and shit. If you ain't fam like that, you had to come up and drop off after the clip get over with. Kiki gets special privileges. Check it out with management. Let's get into this video, man. Self-checkout into an ass whooping, man. Let's see what's going on, bro. Yeah, this one ain't got no sound. So in the video, let's pause it real quick. Fight is jumping off. You got white people versus black people. That's what's going on. Let's run it back. Now we got the context. All right, so Pops done jumped on Shorty ass. He's on her.
So the first part ain't show?
Nah.
All right.
They going through it. They trying to explain to each other. Bam! Knock this shorty the fuck out. Somebody else done Drug his shorty through the ringer. She get knocked the fuck out. She get put to sleep. Cameraman doing us a disservice. They don't know where to get the next angle from. Everybody recording. I think that's how that ended, bro. Old man jumped on people's ass. I'm assuming there was some type of beef happening. And they were turning in con to his old lady. Run it back one more time for context. By the time we get into the video, he wrestling with shorty right off rip. Took her straight to the ground. They fucking up snacks.
He put his hands on her first too. I don't know why he showed the first part. He put his hands on her
first. Oh, so he set it off.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why everybody's mad trying to calm it down. I don't understand why this dude here. He look a little game goofy to me right here, bro, with the backpack.
He worked there. Look at his shirt. He worked there.
Yeah, they guys to go back to principal because my nigga, like you just see him stump on shorty like that. That's kind of crazy to me. But we're gonna keep rolling. We said they think it's over with. She gets swung down on some other shit on the other side. Shorty just kind of hit her and kept going. There we go, man. So check out to her ass whooping, man. What are y'all thoughts on that, bro?
I seen that video a while ago, but I can't remember why they was fighting though. And it did have sound, but I can't remember what the sound was. I can't remember.
Yeah, I couldn't get that shit with no sound to it. What y'all think about it though?
Yeah, man. I think that niggas need to get fucked up more, man. Like I said in the video, I can't really remember what they was talking about, but you know what I'm saying? White boy, bum rush shorty. And I think the black dude did, I think because he worked there, his shirt was the same thing as that sign, whatever department store they was at. So he got up off her, he pushed her. And my thing is, my evaluation of the video, you see how he didn't react to the black dude the same way how he did. You know what I'm saying? That all that aggression piped down. That's what I think about the video. That's what I think about principal still needs to be around. That's another example for principal to me. That's what a lot of motherfuckers do is sit there and watch the goofy get out of that shit. That dude worked there. He don't know them black folks. And I like to say dudes like that, of course, if you pro-black, you ain't got to be anti-white. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you were glitching a little bit, but you back. Move over to your
so I
right.
think I think if any race of that situation, I think that black dude would have stepped in. He didn't do too much to lose his job. He went on to use, he used enough force to defuse the situation and stop it. But yeah, other than that, man, yeah, they say people don't mind their business a lot, but the things they should mind their business in, they ignore. The shit that people be minding people's business is shit that can't. That don't have no principle behind it. It's just to make yourself feel better for your miserable life. That's a lot of minding the business that people do. So when you should mind your business when it comes to the goofy shit, and you should attend to business when it comes to shit like this. You feel what I'm saying?
That's solid. Kiki, what you think? I'm gonna get my take.
Yeah, I agree. Because instead of them trying to break it up, pull people apart, whatever, they recording. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that at all. And then it was a man and a woman. It ain't like it was two dudes strapping or two women strapping. It was a big, greasy, white hunk of a pig on top of a beautiful black woman. And I ain't like that.
I agree. I think, bro, in the backpack, like you said, go back to principle to where, like, I'm not finna watch something like that and throw my hands up like, y'all need to stop. I'm not finna grab my phone. It's like, bro, now we got another issue. We'll figure out what the hell happened later. But that type of reaction, yeah, y'all should make it out the store because it's too many of us and ain't that many of y'all. And you out your body.
Yo, and that same similar situation didn't get that crazy happening in Walmart. Like last year, I was in Walmart late night one night. There was an older black lady and an older white dude. And the older white dude had like his wife, and he had like 3 of his white daughters. And we was like in the self-checkout section and shit. There's a couple of his black dudes and like mad people's late night. And motherfucking whatever he was mad at her about, and it was a older black lady that worked there, whatever he was mad at about, like, she won't like even saying nothing back. So like he kept popping it, and she said some little old ass person shit, like something that ain't crazy. Her voice can't even get loud. You feel what I'm saying? He got up all in the face, all wild and this shit, pointing his finger. I'm like, had to step up to buddy and like I had to put my hand on his chest, like, bro, back the fuck up, bro. You wildin', nigga. Calm down. Like, I don't give a fuck, nigga. Don't be all up in her. Okay, he stepped on her foot or some shit. She stepped on my foot. Like you walked up to him. I'm talking shit to him. He calmed down there. His motherfucking daughters was crying and shit. I said, now look, you looking goofy as hell. Got your daughters crying, nigga. You look fucking stupid ass, fucking crack ass. I was popping it. I was like, yo, nigga, whoop your ass in here, nigga. Like for real, like real, no exaggeration. Like nigga, you bugging. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but it was a couple black dudes. They was like, they got amped in. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas be scared. You know what I'm saying? Like man, fuck that, nigga. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like don't be doing that, nigga. Like all I can see is somebody doing that shit to one of my elders, nigga. That shit had me tight.
That's like the comedian dude when he punched the lady comedian in the face, and only one black dude out of 100 black dudes reacted. I ain't like that. It shouldn't even have got that far. Somebody should have tripped his ass down before he even punched in her fucking face. Fat bitch.
Yeah.
Need to find that video. I definitely need to find that one. That's crazy.
The comedian dude, I can't remember his fat ass name. Black guy.
Shit, you just named that's 70% of comedians.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, send it to me in the back chat, man.
I think it's Corey Holcomb.
Oh, Corey Holcomb, that last shit he did, they got him. Yeah, that shit look crazy. I still need to watch that and do a bust down of it. For real. Because I
Somebody
can't
could have busted his ass up. Fat bitch.
That's fucking hilarious, yo. Man, we're gonna wrap up the BS this time, man. Kiki, we appreciate you chopping it up with us, man. Just let y'all know this is gonna be our new Sunday show. This is the vibes, man. We reacting on videos, things we see. I'm not asking questions so much as I used to. I be trying to turn my moderator hat off, so I'm gonna do a better job of that next time, of giving this breakdown with me,
This Kiki vibe right here. Kiki just come up here and pop it, Kiki. Breaking out all these numbers and all this other shit, Kiki. You just get to come talk our shit. You know how you do. You know how you do, Kiki.
I don't be doing nothing.
So this ain't Thursday vibes, man. We just here to chop the shit, shoot the shit. We appreciate you, Kiki. You know the vibes. But everybody that's tuned in, man, like I said, dial us in for Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will keep coming back. This is episode 1 of Back on That BS. Any of y'all got final thoughts before I get mine?
Nah, man. Hey, man, to the pranksters, man, just pray for you. Go out and do your content. To these dudes jumping on these ladies, to the fellas, we ain't fucking with that shit. To these dudes that want to touch, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, pops being these niggas like these niggas ain't just by themselves no more, like, man. Or whoever, man, for that principle, and like can't control number of reactions. People, keep your hands to yourself. I think this majority of this show was we didn't even know it. When you think about it, this show, a lot of people put hands on people on these videos without that even being like the purpose of that. I just noticed that. I just realized that.
Yep.
And like the best thing is keep your hands to yourself, because regardless of consequences, unfortunately, Kiki, in the world, regardless of that, people don't give a fuck.
That's a bar.
Keep your hands to yourself. They got these laws and these regulations and these rules, and these insurance companies and the police use the motherfuckers to make them do their job. Because when shit go left, you put your hands on somebody, ain't no telling what can go from there. Keep your hands to yourself.
I like it. I like it. Kiki, what you got?
Happy Sunday. Y'all stay safe. Stay warm. Do Energy told people to turn their electricity down, because they're running out of resources at the highest light bill month after month. So
man, my light bill's gonna I'm scared, man. My light bill high as hell this month, bro. That shit is not. It's just depressing to think about.
That's a fact.
Not depressing.
That shit depressing to think about, man.
Like,
I think about myself too. That's what's crazy about it, man. I'm going 10 hours a day. I'm at least going at 10 hours a day and shit. It's like, what the fuck, bro?
Like, why it's so high? That's a fact, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay warm, man. Stay tapped into the channel. Like I said, this will be our second show on the SPS. Y'all know what we got going on Thursdays. Make sure y'all tap in at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Raw Bunch. We adding back on that BS. We gonna get with Kiki because we need a show from her and Brittany. But again, we're gonna talk about it in the back chat. Ain't that right, Kiki?
Yes.
Okay. Just make sure you know. We're gonna know this. But that's the goal, man. We're gonna get more subscribers, man. Get y'all a little bit more content on our side. But we appreciate y'all for tapping in. We'll see y'all again on Thursday. You can catch Kiki, Bino, and myself with the Raw Bunch on Thursdays with our panel style show. And again, make sure y'all tap back in here next Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share it to somebody that ain't seen this shit before. Until next time, we're gonna stay on that BS. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah. Back on that BS. You know what it is. Yeah. Be no strata. Tap in. Yeah. Kick off the week. We back outside. 2 chairs, 2 mics, and a wild rewind. Clips go crazy. We press that play. Say what you think, but we say what we say. Back on that BS. Bino on the B, yeah, talk that mess. Shadow on the S, break it down, say less. If it's blowing up this week, we on that net. Back on that BS. Laugh, rant, recap, little bit of stress. From your screen to your ears, you already blessed. Back on that BS. Timeline flooded, we surf that wave. From the headlines, wild to the memes, they say. Hit that play, then pause, we gon' dissect. If the net went nuts, we hit a check. Back on that BS. Bino on the B, yeah, talk that mess. Shadow on the S, break it down, say less. If it's blowing up this week, we on that net. Back on that BS. Laugh, rant, recap, little bit of stress. From your screen to your ears, you already blessed. Back on that BS. Hey, Bino, you ready? What up, Strata? Let's work. Back on that BS. Oh, let's get into it.